Today I'm going to show you the savvy way to finance a car. This is something I haven't publicly released, but it's something I teach my students all the time. The first thing you need to do is check a 3-bureau credit report and check all 3 of your credit scores. You have 2 options. You can get an online credit report with scores that are just going to have a guesstimate of your real credit scores, or you can go to the FICO website and order a 3-bureau credit report that's going to show you your exact auto loan credit scores. I'm going to put a link below where you can go to do that. Now, what I want you to do is to pick out the credit bureau that has your highest credit score and ignore the other 2. The reason you're going to do that is most auto lenders only look at one credit bureau when you're getting approved for a loan. So the next step is to search on Google for local credit unions. When you're searching for local credit unions in your area, you're going to go to their website and find out which ones have the best rates on a used auto loan and which ones seem to be the most aggressive about giving auto loans. You'll notice quickly on their website, if they're not aggressive about auto loans, they probably won't have a section that talks about it. After you have found 2 or 3 good credit unions that are in your area, I'm going to recommend that you find out which credit bureau those credit unions take a look at when you apply for an auto loan. I'm going to give you a resource below where you can cross-reference that information, and if it's not there, then what you're going to do is just call the credit union and ask them which credit bureau that they look at when you're applying for an auto loan. After you have picked the right credit union for you that's going to look at your highest credit score, I want you to go to that credit union and open a checking and savings account with them. Now you're going to put some money in the checking and savings account. I would typically recommend anywhere between $500 to $1,000 just to get some credibility with that credit union. Some credit unions pull your credit report as a requirement to become a member. If the credit union pulled your credit report, what I'm going to have you do is ask them to use that credit report as part of your approval for your auto loan so that they don't have to pull 2 credit reports. If the credit union didn't already pull your credit report, I want you to wait a week after you got your checking and savings account and you have money in your account. After you wait a week, then you can move on to the next step, which is starting the auto loan application process. You're going to go into the credit union or apply online, and what you're going to tell them is that you're looking to get approved for an auto loan, but you haven't picked out the vehicle yet. Now it's the moment of truth. Are you approved or are you denied? If you're approved, they're going to give you a pre-approval letter, and some of them even give you a blank check that you can take to your dealership or the person you're buying the car from right away. If you're denied, you're going to need to ask them the reason you were denied, and it may mean that you need some credit help. Well, I happen to know somebody that's a credit expert, so if you want the link to their website, you can click it below. You don't have to work with me. You can work with whoever you're comfortable with. If you're approved, it means that you can go and buy a car from any dealership. Some credit unions even allow you to buy a car from a private party seller. Now, I'm going to recommend, this is my personal buying option, I'm going to recommend that you do not shop at a standard dealership. If you want to get the best deal on a car, you need to go to an auto broker. Auto brokers buy the car at wholesale and will charge you a flat commission. So you're buying a car with instant equity. I don't typically recommend you buy from a private party seller unless you know a bit about cars or you have a really good mechanic. You want to have your car checked out by a mechanic before you make an offer. The fact that you're already approved means that you can go to any dealer or any private party seller and have a great negotiation standpoint with them because you've got the money in hand. I want you to use your pre-approval as a negotiation. Get the lowest price on the vehicle and do whatever it takes. If you are buying from a dealer, it's really a good idea to walk away from your first deal and they're gonna make you a lot better offer. So if you feel like you're being taken advantage of in the buying process, I recommend that you just take it slow, be patient, and get the help of somebody that's an expert on cars. I hope this information has been extremely helpful for you. This is something I haven't shared publicly before, and this is how I buy a car and how I help all of my students to buy a car as well. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions or concerns, and please like and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. You can also go up in the corner and schedule a free, no obligation consultation with me, Jesse Rodriguez at CreditCEO. And I'm excited to help you out. I'll see you on the next video.